Hi, my name is Simon. I'm the Executive Director of the City Reach Care Society, and I'm here today to talk all things Club Freedom. Now, Club Freedom is a program run by City Reach, and it was started in the year 2000. And so I'm here to interview these guys to talk a little bit about the origin story, about how Club Freedom really got going and what it's doing today. So, Ken, tell me, how did it even start? Where did this idea even come from?
Thank you, Simon. The idea came from a little book called the Prayer of Jabez that Pastor Jim Bradford gave us the summer of 2000. And my wife and I prayed that prayer for 6 months, not knowing what God was going to open up. But on December 30th, 2000, I was up front of Broadway praying with people that had come forward. That was what the board did then. I turned around and there was a gentleman there. I hardly could understand him. And he was praying, or he's asking for prayer he was homeless. He just came into the city and he needed shelter, he needed friendship, he needed things. So I prayed that God would open doors for him. I prayed for him. And he gave me his name. When we sat down, I said to my wife, I think I know what we're going to do today. We're going to take that man, and I pointed towards him down there. He was sitting near the front. We're going to take him for lunch. She said, what's his name? I said, I don't know. I asked him 3 times. I was embarrassed to ask him more. Anyhow, his name was Arel Boos. And so Arel was the very first man we took out. We didn't go to start a ministry. We just took one guy out.
Yeah. So you took one individual that was dealing with homelessness and needed work, and he was down on his luck, and you said, okay, we're going to take this one guy out for lunch. And from there, it started to grow. Then the next week it was two individuals, then 3 individuals, 4 individuals. And you found space at the City Reach Care Society in the warehouse. And you thought, hey, you're a cook. And you thought, hey, you could cook some food. And so tell me then, so you then now have a bit bigger of a group, maybe 20 individuals or so, and you're cooking food every single Sunday. And how did people hear about this? How did people start coming?
Basically, word of mouth.
Really?
It was word of mouth. In those days, they still came to the service here. And we had a big square, and we all sat around, and we ate our lunch, and we talked about the service. But after it got so big, and some people didn't want to feel comfortable at the big church, we decided we need to have our own pastor. We need to do something that is geared directly to them. They dress differently, they talk differently, and they require a separate service. So we were privileged to be able to get somebody from Summit Pacific College to come and take care of preaching for us. And it grew. It just grew. People talked to people. And very quickly, it was well over 100.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. And so today, we actually have Arel with us. So Arel, it's a pleasure to have you here. You were the very first ever Club Freedom guest, before it was even called Club Freedom, before it was, like you mentioned, a ministry or anything. So Arel, tell me about your experience. You came to Broadway Church for the first time. You came to the front, asked for prayer. You met Ken. What were you feeling? What was going on inside?
Wow, I thank God for this time together here, the privilege to be here. But I look back in time, I remember when I arrived in Vancouver, I didn't know nothing about Vancouver, absolutely nothing. Nowhere to go, nowhere to sleep. And I end up in a shelter, Marpole shelter. It's not there anymore. Being in a shelter, I meet this guy, his name Rob, and I become a friend. And I see him with a flyer in the hand, Broadway Church. So I say to him, may I please come with you to church? So yes, but no more ticket. So I have few boxes that we buy the ticket for the bus. And from there, the story begin to come here. And I come here to Broadway Church, and when I enter the door of the church, that love, you feel loved. There is something that I cannot explain it. So I sit down in a chair to hear the service. And in the end of the service, they call us for prayer, right? So I say, Lord, I'm coming there. I need help. And I come for prayer in front. Who I meet? My friend Ken. He prayed for me. That's it. He prayed for me. I say, Lord, you're the only one who can help me. And I go back, sit in a seat. The service go. When I want to walk out, I hear Ken calling, Aurel, would you like to join us for lunch? We go for lunch, for dinner. So for their other, the Lord bless my life in many ways. Give me a place to the manor to live, provide every need. And my friend Ken, I'm here today with Jamal, with you guys. So that's what it is, only because of him.
So fast forward a few years, and now Club Freedom is meeting at the warehouse. Ken, you and your team of volunteers are cooking food every week. You're having guys from recovery programs join you. People dealing with homelessness are coming to join you. And you start to minister and start to love on people. And then 2005 enters a young man named Jamal.
Yes.
So Jamal, it's good to have you here too.
Thank
Jamal,
you.
so tell us, you were living on the streets, you were dealing with homelessness yourself, and you hear about Club Freedom. Tell me about your story.
Yeah, I was trapped by drug and alcohol, and I lost everything, and I was homeless. I was living under the bridge, in terminal. And then this guy, he's sleeping beside me. He's saying, hey, I went to the Club Freedom, and then they have nice hot meal. You want to go? I never have hot meal for a long time. And then I said, sure. We walk all the way and come here. When I came in, it was cold. I don't have any paper shoes and jackets. And I was so cold when I came in. That's the first time I still remember. That's the first time I got welcome. And my feet is cold, and I got the socks, I got t-shirt, and bring me coffee, and just somebody beside me sit down and say, how you doing today? And that for me is, I never have that before, because living under the bridge by myself and that's the first time I feel like I'm home. I feel like I have hot meal for a long time. It's home cooked meal. And that's how it starts. And then I feel peace, and I was no Christian, I'm Muslim, I'm drug addict, but I feel like that's just the wake up, and it's like, and then I keep coming every Sunday. I can't wait to come every Sunday.
Wow.
To meet people, then just come beside me and pray for me, care for me. What are you doing? Where do you live? Just kind of that building the relationship for me is so big.
Wow. And so you decide to turn your life around. You join a recovery program at UGM.
Yeah.
And then you come back to Club Freedom as a volunteer.
Yeah. And I came back, come back to the church. I came back to Club Freedom. After I finished my first service here, I go there, help out. And Pastor Darren right here, he prayed for me, announced me to just, to go serve people who are struggling in wherever they are. And then I start volunteering Club Freedom. I don't have much knowledge. I don't have any English, but I just do my testimony. Hey, God, He loves you. Come on.
And then so after about 10 years of volunteering for Club Freedom, an opportunity became available for you to actually join us on staff and actually be our Vancouver chaplain for Club Freedom.
Yes, that is amazing, because for me, I'm part of the team, and then I've been volunteering for that. And then they're asking me to come work for us. So I have to go to UGM, and then I start working here. For me is more, I'm very happy to be here. It's more happy joyful to serve. So many guys reaching out. Now we are doing a lot of people recovering, detox and shelter, and people what they are. I go to home visit and celebrate what they're doing. Even Club Freedom, we do like people, they come to us after they finish the program. We celebrate 1 year and 2 years,
wow.
birthday.
So Club Freedom is not a Sunday only lunch now. Yes, there's a Sunday lunch that happens, and we have 120 guests show up here in Vancouver every single week for a hot meal. We got volunteers, but now all week long, Jamal, you're working with people, finding homes for them, helping people find detox and recovery, and you're able to pastor people all week long. So Club Freedom is a 7-day-a-week program now.
Yeah, we do a lot of outreach east side downtown. We go to Tri-City, we go Syria. We reach out people where they are. We go find them people, hey, if you need help, we love you. Come on, we can help you. We can go beside you. We can walk with you. That's just the hope I got. That's the beginning, that Club Freedom. They give me the hope. I never dreamed that to stay clean and sober. That's the hope, the first to come. Yes, the hot meal was right there, but the love people show me. People, they don't say, hey, Jamal, your socks stink. They don't push me away, you know, just like I never have that kind of feel like when I feel like the first time that Club Freedom.
It's amazing what all started with the prayer of Jabez, as you mentioned, a prayer of saying, Lord, how do you want to use me to grow your kingdom? And then Arel pops up into your life and God taps you on the shoulder. And Ken, you and your wife Val just said yes to taking one person out for lunch. And Arel, for you to respond to that invitation and then be an inviter yourself and invite others and seeing this ministry grow of helping people to prosper in life. And then Jamal, hearing your story, how it's come full circle for you, and now you're working 7 days a week giving back for this amazing ministry, and how you're all involved, still giving back.
Praise God.
I just wanted to commend you all for your involvement over the years. And Ken, thank you for being sensitive to God's voice, hearing him when he tapped you on the shoulder and said, hey, go. It's an incredible thing. So thank you. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for watching and praying along with these Club Freedom guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.